there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N out. There's a jungle.
Now, that when I was going in, that it was on.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch and we are back. Now I know a lot of you are locked on Synergy right now, looking for me, but we had some technical problems. Over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, the power went in the building and apparently that damaged one of our system, one of our main computers responsible for going live, for airing. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, TNTech came and they sorted out the matter and whatnot. It kind of, I believe we have some problem with our air condition, part of our system. So just to let you all know that we can't go live. All the videos, remember, also a hairdresser was shot. A hairdresser was shot in the Twin City area. We do have videos about that. So all those of you that are locked on right now, we can't air no videos. We can't really show all the clips that we have. Also, two people, there was a murder-suicide in the Caratal area today. Just to let you all know that we do have... Just a second. Just to let you all know that we do have footage of it, footage of the crime scene. A 31-year-old man is dead, following a murder in Aruka. That was on Friday night around 9 p.m. The guy was in the vicinity of a woman in the vicinity of Perry's Bar, Aruka, when they were, in fact, confronted with they were confronted. Apparently somebody ripped out a gun and the man was shot. But police are currently on the scene in Gasparilla where two bodies were discovered about an hour ago. The bodies of a man and a woman have been identified as 36-year-old Keon Roberts and a 21-year-old Christine Roxanne. The woman's throat appeared to have been slit. She was found partially nude in front of a Gasparilla home. So ladies and gentlemen, just all those of you who are locked on in London and whatnot, wherever you are right now, I have you on my phone. I'm just looking at it. All those of you who are locked on in London and different parts of the world, just to let you know, 2 people, there was a murder-suicide today. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen an increase in the crime rate. Now, I can't even show you the clip because just as I said, our system is presently down. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are still going live on Facebook because some of you all over the world would like to make sure, hey, I.A.N is here. I'm not going to disappoint you. I don't know if we can run any of the ads or anything. We can run any of the ads. Yeah, we're going to still run the ads because some of our advertisers might be upset with us here. But nevertheless, I think we should hold up on the ad. I think we should hold up on the ad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a police officer who was shot by robbers at his home last year has died of his injuries. So, police officer. Remember in the 500 area, Edinburgh 500 area, a policeman was ambushed at his home. Gunmen came and they fired shots at his home, at his car and whatnot. In fact, he was in company with another officer. He was shot in the leg, but nevertheless, talk to me. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, he survived. However, it was brought to my attention. Now, we can't say if the injuries he sustained last year, if he was as a result of that gunshot wound, if he dies subsequently to that. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, a policeman has died. You know, it reminds me that of Clive Callu. Clive Callu collapsed home during the Christmas season. But I never saw the commissioner at the funeral. I never saw the commissioner at the funeral. We'll go on again. An attorney at law has reported his son missing after he didn't return to home. According to reports, a 27-year-old Richard Ramlal, son of attorney Selvin Ramlal. Now, Selvin Ramlal is a very distinguished attorney from the Couva area. I mean, he's known at Couva Court and Chagonas Court. His 27-year-old son, Richard Ramlal, has gone missing. If you have any information, get in contact with me. We can still post pictures, so we can post the videos. Only pictures. All right, beautiful. So we can post the videos. But what you can do, is it possible you can show the policeman that has gone missing, that died, the policeman? If you can do it really fast, I can't say. Now, I don't. The policeman, could somebody go help him? Right, the policeman, ladies and gentlemen, this is the policeman. Hey, get inside. Go ahead. The policeman who was shot at his home last year, he has died. Now, I don't know if just keep it off me here, right? Is it up and running? Just to let you know that we have bodies. I don't know if we have the video can show the bodies when he pictures with respect to Gasparilla can show. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this police officer died. Also, an attorney's son, Richard Ramlal, has gone missing. Put back a picture of Richard for me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police are investigating the murder of a man which took place outside a Chinese bar in San Fernando Sunday morning. According to the report, the victim was seated in his car at the corner of Drayton and Coffee Street around 11 a.m. Come back to me, please. Police are investigating the murder of a man which took place outside a Chinese restaurant and bar in San Fernando on Sunday morning. According to police reports, the victim was seated in his car at the center of Drayton and Coffee Street around 11 a.m. when he was shot several times. The deceased has been identified as Jerome Class, a.k.a. Pom. Now, we have videos about all these stories that we are giving you, but as you know, we have a rerun from Friday being aired on Synergy. So maybe you can text your friends and text everybody and tell them, hey, I.A.N is not live on television today, but I can't run the videos. But I decided, I can't really disappoint my people. I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I want to make sure, and just to let you all know that, hey, I ain't going to disappoint you at all. Also, a 55-year-old, and this is so sad. This is so sad. Those of you who are on my fan page, those of you who are on my fan page, this is so sad because a 55-year-old hairdresser, a 55-year-old hairdresser, Savory, Samburi was shot twice by an unknown gunman around 3 p.m. She said to have just pulled into a driveway. I don't know if you have a picture we can show. Any pictures of her?
It's in the video.
All right, I had sent a photo. Okay. North Carolina is locked on. Savagery Mirage from Miami. Ian is having a technical. Yeah, I'm having Violet. I'm having some technical difficulties, so we can't air nothing. But nevertheless, I just decided because we did have a power outage sometime over the weekend, and apparently it shut down our system for the entire day. Our IT department has been trying to get it up and running. However, TNT they only came in today to have the matter addressed, and we have our air-conditioned people on working on stuff right now. So that kind of, but nevertheless, I decided, you know what, I'm still going to go live. Samburi was shot twice, and she's warded in a critical condition at the Mount Hope Medical Complex. A 16-year-old girl has been reported missing. A report that Nicole Zama left a Picton Street Diamond Village home around 10 a.m. on Saturday, but has not returned home. The Zama is a student of San Fernando East Secondary School. Anyone with information with respect to her whereabouts can contact the nearest police station. I do have a picture of her. Right, this is the picture of the young girl. Just to let you know, police are in I.A.N Garden. You know, also, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to the, I did speak. I had an exclusive interview with the family of the young girl, Dial. Just check.
Kimberly Samantha Dial.
Dial, the family, that's the mentally challenged girl. She had some mental issues, ladies and gentlemen, and what happened is that something went on, and she whipped out a knife and is allegedly had stabbed her dad. Now I did a intense interview with the family, so you know that should be up and running tomorrow. Okay, we say apparently the lives we getting some problem with the lives Yeah, but I'm still getting just this. Okay. Good evening, Caribbean locked on. Sabotage Caribbean locked on. Hi, Louis. Trisha Franklin from Tobago. Tobago in the house. How's the election going? Stephanie Costello. Good evening, Ian. Hi, Stephanie. Good. So many people. Miami is locked on. Sean. Randy locked on from Orlando. Who again? Everybody from Brooklyn, Texas, New York, all the Brooklyn in the house. Candace Allen. Also Tanisha Harry from New York. Ladies and gentlemen, just remember, I'm just telling you, remember you can go to my fan page, I.A.N Public Figure. That's I.A.N Public Figure. We are experiencing some technical difficulties right now. Some technical, could you all do a CG that we are experiencing some technical difficulties? We are unable to go live on television, and also we are unable to show any video, but tomorrow we will be live on television with all the videos, with all the incidents that took place. So you all should get on your computer and start putting that up just to let people know. So those of you who are viewing, who are looking at me on Facebook right now, I'm not a Facebook guy. I just remember that I'm not a Facebook guy. But just to let you know, yesterday, hey, I got back a car also. There was a car 5 days in the I.A.N Gardens. When I went down there, we spoke with Sergeant Joseph, and I contacted Sergeant Joseph from the Aruka Police Station. I have so much videos here, but you know what I'll tell you this, and believe what I tell you here today, the devil best is not good enough. His best is not good enough. I want to say a special good evening to AV Drilling. Let AV call me. And I'll tell you this, yeah? Believe what I tell you there. We went the I.A.N Gardens. Garden. Could you get that? Michelle send me some stuff. Can I get it, please? All right. All right. Just put up that girl who's missing. That young girl who's missing. Yeah. Just a sec. That young girl who's missing. This girl. Come back to me. Right. Michelle just sent me. I remind you, Ian, you're live on Synergy. You're not. No, I'm not live on Synergy. Orlando, Miami. Could you speak up in the mic, please? Could somebody speak? Give Shivani that. Oh, Misha just sent me. You won't believe, those of you who are in London, Michelle realized that I'm really stressed out, like a super, super stressed out. Astoria, we're in Astoria. What street we are on in Astoria? 48th Street. Who I have in Astoria? Who I have in Astoria? Could you text me on 29440? Fender Bender from Astoria. Lock on tight. Florida. I just want to say a special good evening to Michelle from Bakery Trees. She just sent me, you know Michelle has the best, I mean the best. No lins, nobody could beat back my girl. Sausage roll. Nobody. Look at it. Why are you shooting me for? You have something stick up in your teeth or? Huh? Go ahead, come. I wonder if we could get this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to show you. This is the double murder. How are we going to do this? Zoom in. We need a mic here. We need a mic. Hey, give. You all have panicked so much, boy. Okay, leave it right there, Imzan. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what is... What happened? Okay? All the double murder, all the CGs for this. I'll put it up now. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm just showing you a little clip. This is a murder suicide today. Those of you who have just joined us, this is a murder suicide today. Bring up his tissue. Bring up his tissue, please. Ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. Get the other video ready. You have another video you can play for us? Right? Now, what we're going to do, put up that guy, come back to me. You see, so there was a murder-suicide today. Apparently, the man killed his wife, burned himself to death. Now, details are still sketchy, but you know who I'm looking for? And we need to find this guy. That guy we put up, you have his picture, Ruffle, or what's his name? You leave it. Go ahead. I'm looking to find this guy. Anybody who has this guy, could you put it up really fast? We have a problem with it. Right, thank you. Leave it like that. Hello, hello. Right? Anybody who has information about this guy, get in contact with me. Let me just. Just a second. Yes, sir. Hold on. Also, just remember. Just a second. How to enlarge this? Huh?
Time I take about 10 seconds, 12 seconds to reach to the front. Yeah.
Just a second, eh? Just a second, just a second. It can't. Right, just go ahead. Just come fast, just come fast. Just come. And if you have any information about this guy, also, if you can just come back here, the camera guy can just come back here. Just right from right here. Now, come back to me. Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you. Make sure if you could just zoom in there. Go ahead, really fast. Because we need to do it really, really fast. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you the house. Now, those of you who are just joining us, I'm just showing you where the something is wrong? Go ahead.
No. Is a apartment have saloon and stuff, but she move off the saloon and go on crib. So that's how the house is right now. So it come back into that.
What's her name?
Destiny Samberry. Under her temple.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are joining us, we have technical problems. We are not live on television. I decided to just put it on the fan page. Remember, you can text me on 294-4081. That's 294-4081. You can text me just to let me know what's going on. What's happening? Dublin. Astoria is in the house. So those of you, I'm just showing you fast clips where the Grenada is in the house. Grenada trying to call me. Grenada, what's happening? Go ahead. What happened to him?
She's a here doctor, really,
She don't live here.
so to speak.
She just rent here.
No, she lives here.
She lives here at her
Yeah,
home.
there's a home. This building is a home.
So she's shut at her home. But why would anyone?
I don't know. She's a hair doctor.
Berry, a 55-year-old. She has her place in just upstairs, Tea and Tech. Now details are still sketchy. What exactly happened? But apparently, when she pulled in, she was shot. A single gunshot. We have I don't know her residential describe it. Hi, good afternoon. How do you describe the shooting in your neighborhood? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Hi, B. How do you describe the shooting in your area? Tragic, huh?
Yeah,
In
very.
a quiet neighborhood like this.
Yeah, Ian, you see what look at it. I'm on
looking nice from
TV,
TV,
no,
yeah.
I'm going to do money.
But you need to do your hair. Look how nice you're looking. And she's smelling nice. We have one Perry that's 360 degrees. And that perfume good. I like your friend. You say that, you know. Yeah, let me hear you.
Yeah, this is a tragic.
That's your mom?
Well, this is my neighbor,
Your neighbor?
and she's very friendly to everybody.
So, also, ladies and gentlemen, there's another video that I have to show. Also, so I'm just going to try to get it for you. Just a second. Right, he won't do this. Good. Right, hurry up. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are we have Australia locked on in the house. Also, we did, I covered that. Also, could you show some of the murders, the 3 videos from over the weekend where these people were shot dead? Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some technical difficulties. Now, this man was shot on Coffee Street, right? Could I get... shot over the weekend on Saturday. Now, this guy here, Celeste, aka Pom. There's a video about him online. We have Grenada calling. Go ahead. Alright, so I'm just showing you the area. We're just showing you the area where the guy, we have a picture of Pom. It was on the newspaper. Alright, this is the picture of Pom, right? This is the picture of Pom. If you have any information, get in contact with me. Pom was shot over the weekend. Alright, so while I'm doing that, you see, I want to make sure that you guys don't really miss out on how long again. Alright? So just to let you all know that I'm still showing it. All those who are locked on my Facebook, we're still showing the videos. Tomorrow we'll show the video better. But this is the guy who was shot dead. I heard somebody was telling me that he was attacked over the weekend. Here you have the vehicle here. And go tell Auntie Michelle from Bakery Treats to get you. Get the other video. Okay. I have Grenada in the house. Go ahead. I have Grenada in the house. Hi, Grenada.
We're calling from Grenada. We're not seeing the live show. We're seeing some show from last week that you would have recorded.
Grenada, you know what happened? We have some technical difficulties. All right, so I am on Facebook Live, my public figure, my fan page. I'm going for my fan page right now.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so you could go onto my fan page, I.A.N public figure, and you will get it. And how is everything in Grenada?
Grenada is cool. We don't have as much crime and murders.
Remember, if you have any issues in Grenada and you want justice, I can always fly up to Grenada.
No, Grenada is okay. We just for Trinidad. We recognize Trinidad is in a total mess.
Trinidad is in a total mess.
Yeah.
Trinidad is in a total mess. Okay?
It's all Caribbean family, and so if our brother's house is on fire, the best thing to do is try to help out.
Okay, thank you again. So I'm just showing a little clip right now. Those of you on my fan page, this is what took place in Aruca.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Another man was shot dead. This took place on Friday. In Aruka, in the vicinity of Playway Bar. What? Huh? A 31-year-old man is identified as Aruka. Listen to Aruka last night. Was in the company of a woman in the vicinity of Perry's Bar. When they were approached by a man known as Terrell, there was a confrontation between the two, following with the assailant pulled out a firearm and shot Terrell multiple times. A body. Terrell of Bonner, West Aruka, died on the spot. The assailant fled the scene. So they have not found the assailant as yet. Come back to me. We have another video. Go ahead. All right. And go ahead. Another video. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to do for you today is just to make sure that you, the viewers, still get to know what's going on. Because remember, there's nothing to watch. Somebody indicated to me, like, Crime Watch now is like, you know, this. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, a guy left some money in a car on Friday. And I did take out a picture with the Good Samaritan. Really, really Good Samaritan. I don't know if you have the picture to show, but nevertheless, I'm putting up the picture there. The Good Samaritan. This guy, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, those of you who are locked on right now, this guy found a sum of money. Now, apparently, he picked up someone in San Fernando, a security guy, on Friday in the vicinity. Is Habosco Cinema. Now, what happened when he picked up the guy? Apparently, he's a security guard, and he wears a blue shirt and a black pants, and he was wearing a black hat, and he left a quantity of cash. And you know that man that I'm showing here right now, he brought back all the money to me. I said, why you don't take it to the police? He said, yeah, go take that chance. He said he's not going to take that chance. And he brought back the money, and I have all the money here. And you know, it just goes to show when people believe in you, ladies and gentlemen, people trust you. So to the person, the security guard who lost the money, you need to come and tell me how much money I have in this black bagger. You need to come and tell me. You know, with respect to the murder, suicide today, some of you, I'm just going to show a little clip of it. Look at it. Tell me when you're ready. You got it there? Go ahead. No, police has not determined today. This took place today. If it's murder, if it's suicide, they have not determined that. All right. So those of you who are locked on right now, I know that I decided not to run. Keep these things for tomorrow because this took place today. We have the CGs up and running, right? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can join me on my fan page, I.A.N Public Figure. Jamaica, Wayne Hunter. Hi, Jamaica. How are you? All right, we have Wayne here. Hats off to the gentleman. That's true, sir. United Kingdom in the house. Sad state of affairs in Trinidad. I'm going to fix this country. You know, you believe that. When I tell you I'm going to fix this country, I am going to fix this country. Make sure it's a country, you know. Remember, make sure and tell all your friends and them. Those of you who are locked on right now, come back to me. We can stop this now till tomorrow. Go ahead. That's okay. Because those of you who are locked on right now, remember that, you know, so many murders in this country, and it seems that nobody cares. No, absolutely nobody cares. You know, I will tell you something today, and believe what I tell you today. You know, today, Ria Sugdev, I think it was on 22nd of September, she had gone missing. You know, ladies and gentlemen, could you get a picture of Ria Sugdev for me? Right? On the 22nd of September, a black SUV picked up Rhea Sugdale, right? This pretty girl that you are seeing here. You know, up to this day, nobody in this country can find Rhea. But I will tell you this, come back to me. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll tell you this, and some of you might get upset. Some of you will get upset. The abduction of Rhea, tomorrow I will tell you more about it, but I will tell you this today, that I have more in it. And you know what? It is alleged, it has a police cover-up. And let me tell you why a police cover-up. Eyewitnesses stated that the day when Rhea went to drop out her 2 children at the school, men with a vehicle that looking just like a police X-Trail came out and they had guns like the police and they were dressed in police clothing. Well, maybe the sweater or whatever, but they were looking like police officers. But strange enough, ladies, and so I don't know if that police people putting on walk in Trinidad. I don't know what's going on, but up to this day, because I can remember, those of you who are up the Caribbean, all over the world can remember Natalie Holloway, who went missing in Aruba. When Natalie Holloway went missing in Aruba, now Natalie is an American citizen. Eh? She was an American citizen. This is a normal girl living in a normal house. A girl of no influence, can't influence no government official, can't influence nobody in the White House to do things. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, you know what happened? That day, in Aruba, people from the FBI came. Everybody from the FBI, a lot of officers was dispatched in Aruba, and they went down to make sure and look, and they started to comb the area and look out for Natalie Holloway. And you can't tell me in this country a young girl has gone missing and nobody knows exactly what is going on, and nobody in this country don't have a clue. Look at how many people missing. What about the designer fella? So many young girls gone missing, and up to now nobody can say, well, what's going on, if these people and them, if they're up, if they're down, or whatever. So yeah, the bigger picture now you're asking, what really going on in this country? What exactly is going on in this country? Because it's like nobody cares. It's business as usual. Business as usual. But I tell you this today. I am going to make sure, and some of you, hundreds of people missing in this country, I am going to make sure that I'm going to try my best. And I'm going to press. I'm going to tell you press. Make sure and get justice for these people. And because you can imagine what these people's families going through every day, that they can't find their loved one, and nothing is being done, absolutely nothing is being done in this country. Also, a 16-year-old girl is missing right now. Nicola Zama, she is missing, and it's like nothing. High food prices that we are dealing with, and nobody wants to speak out, you know. Absolutely nobody wants to speak out. Look at even in Moncton, every day somebody's child is dying in Moncton, but nobody wants to speak out. And the thing is that when you speak out, somebody wants to victimize you. Somebody wants to put pressure on you. Somebody wants to come after you. But I'll tell you this today, we must fix back this country. And the only how this country can be repaired. And the only how we can take back this country and fix Trinidad and Tobago, it's up to you and I. It's not up to the politician. It's not up to the government, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. We must be our neighbor's keeper. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we must be our neighbor's keeper. We must stand up and say, here, what's going on? Enough is enough. Because I will tell you this, yeah? Yesterday I went down to Arapun Gardens. Those of you who are all in London and parts of the US and Boston and Australia and Dubai, I went down, it's about a 2-minute drive away from Piarco International Airport in Trinidad. And Arapun Gardens, it's a housing development. HDC house, a government project. And, that place in a mess. They have a serious sewer problem. They need street light, proper street light. The place could be, they could light up the place a little more. You need speed humps, because people racing on the road here. And ladies and gentlemen, and it's like these people are being neglected. Nobody to cut the grass, nobody to give them a proper play field. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And you ask, Who cares about these people? And I will tell you this, as of now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to start to go out. And I am going into these communities and making sure that you, the people, you, the citizens of this country, that your voice must be heard. You understand? You can't tell me you going in the hospital. Do you know, ladies, cerebral palsy? Right? Cerebral palsy. Let me tell you, that is when, let's say you get pregnant and this thing happens at birth, huh? You can get you can deliver a deformed child and all that. I don't have all this information, but some of you, well, all of you out there in the world know about cerebral palsy. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, I was chatting with the president. It's a head problem, right? A brain problem. So there's no coordination with the child. Child can't coordinate his steps, nothing, can't move. He's confined to a wheelchair. You know, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to blow your mind. Huh? Those of you on Facebook and those of you all over the world are telling you this. I'll tell you this. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this government, when they came into power a year plus ago, you know what they did? You know what they did? The last government, headed by the former Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, they had put a grant in place to take care of these children. They had food card for the family. They had some of them who had no jobs. They were put on a list as a priority to work in the URP. You know, when this government came into power, they removed all that. They remove all the assistance. You know how hard it is to bring up a child who has that ailment. And you're not working anywhere. And you can't buy medication. You know how hard it is? And there are over 650 plus children in this 1.2 million place you have here called Trinidad and Tobago. You know how hard it is in this country? And nobody cares? So I'm going to focus on that. I want to focus on that case. And I'm going to bring it. See, from now, Crime Watch is not just a man robbing somebody, not just showing you a video where you know, somebody snatching somebody gold chain and going after them. That is a crime. When the citizens of this country, when they are neglected, when their voices are never heard, when they are being oppressed when they speak out, when they are being sent home when they speak out, that must stop. That must stop, ladies and gentlemen. That must stop. I'm so sorry I can't take calls, huh? I'm so sorry I can't take calls. Who I have in the house again? I can take calls? Could you find out inside? You find out inside. You find out inside. All right? Mexico. I have Mexico in the house. Here now, all these people online right now. All they WhatsApp me now. WhatsApp me. Let me find out. I got Mexico in the house. I don't eat people, you know. We can't take no calls. I can't take no calls. Remember, could you put up a number for them to call me on 294-4081? Okay, I just heard you. Yeah, you said that just now. All right? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. We heard you. 3 times we heard you. Right? 3 times. Oh, 3 times. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you from Mexico, wherever you are, you can give me a call. WhatsApp me on 294-4081. That's 294. Not from you, not from Trinidad, girl. Somebody from Trinidad. Hello? Hello? He watching the program from Friday and calling me. You think these people are easy in this country? From Friday. He watching the program from Friday and calling me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know that it's madness in this country. It's total madness, yeah? Total mayhem. And you know what? Let me tell you something. You know the American ambassador indicated last week, because you know administration changed. So you have the Barack Obama administration, they're leaving. New ambassadors coming in under the Trump administration, under the new administration. And the American ambassador said that there's an imminent threat to this country with respect to terrorists. I know nobody listening to that man. Nobody listening to that man. Crime is totally out of control in this country, you know. And not only crime, you know, these citizens, these people have been neglected. Pardon me? I know the policeman died. Are you watching the live show or the repeat? This girl, that's one of my workers. We want to send her home because she's telling me the policeman died. I don't know if she just walked in the studio because she's always late. It's to send you home. If there's anybody in London, anybody in New York, anybody out of Trinidad and Tobago want to hire this girl, please take her from us. The doors are open. Hasta la vista. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, the girl telling me, look, Mr. Abraham calling me. Hello, Mr. Abraham. Well, I'm not live right now. I'm live on Facebook, so you live also, yeah? Good afternoon. What have you to say about the crime problems? We're live on Facebook right now because we had some technical difficulties over the weekend and it damaged my system. So we had that I.A.N Tech. They came in today. They sorted out the matter on the electricity pole there. So we have the air conditioned people and the IT people fixing it right now. So we are able to go live at 6 o'clock on television. So we decided to go live on Facebook just so they keep the people who are locked on all over the world abreast. What you have to say about this crime situation, Mr.?
What is needed, really need more talk, more action and less talk, man. Yeah, more action and less talk. Every time you people talking about fixing kind of talk about we are the four-prong approach and this and that, but we need people on the street.
Yeah.
That's where you need the people.
You know what I like about you? You have common sense. You understand. And that's why I tell you, common sense is not a common thing, Mr. Abraham.
Yeah. But you have to have talent to it. You have to have talent and you have to love what you do.
Yeah.
You must have a passion for anything you're doing. You have to love it. You have to put yourself first before you study anything.
Yeah, because I will tell you this, yeah? Go ahead, Mr. Abraham.
Listen, as a leader, you have to put yourself first because you want to look good. So in order to look good, you have to make the things done right in your division.
You know, while you were senior superintendent in Chagonas, and even Stevie Wonder could see this also, could have seen this also, there was no crime, you know. I tell you that there was no crime.
Minimum, buddy, minimum.
And I say, I'm angry with you. I say, but you're cleaning up this place.
Yeah.
You understand? The media house calling you, Mr. Abraham, anything in your area? You say no. They stop calling you because you never know crime in your area.
Yeah.
You know, but
You see, if something happens, I suggest calling media one time and brief them one time so me and not really kind, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, well, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Senior Superintendent Abraham saying that, you know, that, you know, that's why I tell all you know. That's why I tell all we ready to fix this country, you know. You know, hey, yesterday, I literally begging. Yesterday, there was a terrible accident on the Rivulet Road. A terrible accident. I'm sorry I can't show the video, but tomorrow 6 o'clock, remember, make sure and get more people to like the page. Make sure, some of you who are locked on right now, make sure and like the page so you can get all your friends, call your friends, WhatsApp them and say, hey, go to I.A.N Allen fan page, I.A.N Allen public figure and like the page. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there was a terrible accident yesterday. Here now, you won't believe it. This little boy, he's between 10 and 12, somewhere, maybe about 11. He and his grandfather and his brother, they were seated in the car. It's an old 280C. I can't understand. No, one was seated in the back, one was seated in the front, and the grandfather driving. Apparently, the grandfather lost control. It's a brown 280C. I am sorry I can't put it up. Ladies and gentlemen, that car slammed into the pole, one of the electricity pole on Rivulet Road. That's a road taking you to Point Lisas. Right? They have a lot of trucks and people drive really mad on that road. That's in Couva. Those of you from Trinidad will understand. It's in Couva. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I stopped. Maybe it was the 7th car. I had to call 999. Here now, when I went to that car, it's a sight I will never forget. I heard that little boy screaming. His whole forehead here was torn. Under his eyes, from here, and his face is so small because he's about 11 years old. Here was torn off, here. He had about 5 slashes here. I think his hand was broken. I am asking somebody, I don't know if he's from Carolina Village, I don't know if he's from Bastor Hall, I don't know where he's from. Those of you who are locked on right now on Facebook, could you get somebody to tell, could you find out, maybe you might have families in this area, in the areas I just mentioned to you, could you find out how is the boy doing, if he survived? You know, for the entire day, I was so depressed. depressed, because I heard the scream of that little boy, and oh my God, really, really sad, like really, 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 really sad. You know, and people wouldn't understand that, you know. See, when you're a parent, you understand the pain of a child, you know. That is why I go after monsters and people who interfere with children and people who like to beat children in the mall and treat them like, I don't condone that at all. You must discipline your child, but don't discipline your child in public and you have videos and you put up all those cams and whatnot and you're seeing people beating children. No. They should face jail. They should face jail. And you ask, because going back to what's happening in Trinidad, this place is in a total mess, you know. A total mess. But no longer are we going to complain. We are going to take it back. Because complain to who? Complain to who you want to complain to? You know, when I listened to that woman, the president of the cerebral palsy, yesterday, you realize that this place is in a total mess. Everything is just like that. But we need to take it back. We need to take back this country. Those of you who have relatives down here, those of you who have cousins down here, those of you who have mothers down here, those of you who have fathers down here, we are going to take back this country. We are going to smoke out the lawlessness. We are going to smoke out the injustice. We are going to make sure that somebody must get up now. What's that? Somebody, ladies and gentlemen, and I am telling you this today, that, let's get somebody to close it. Right. Somebody, ladies and gentlemen, must stand up. We must stand up and make sure that we fix this country. We must stand up. And you know, it could only be done. Stop bad talking one another. Let's get up. Those of you who wish to support me, you can text me on 2944081 and all these numbers 2904426 and pardon me, and if you have information about guns and about drugs, it's high time that we give them it's high time we give them a run. You telling me in this country here, let me tell you this here, let me show you corruption, and you know it's normal. Recently we saw, now there is a problem for US in this country. A man packed almost $200,000 in a container. You know, because it is alleged he has some minister friend who called certain people and let everything pass and whatnot. He made calls with his minister friend, a sitting government official. And you know, in this country, that person is allowed to be in parliament, that person is allowed business as usual. But no longer are we going to take this. You know, now when you stand up and speak out about these things, the first thing they want to do, they want to arrest you. They want to put drugs on you. They want to embarrass you. I have been through the mill. But just to let you all know, we are not taking it no more. We are not taking that kind of treatment no more. If we need to march, because we saw all people are fighting back now, and we don't have to fight back with guns, because we don't want a 1990. I don't believe in a 1990. I don't believe in that. I believe that our voices must be heard. Am I right, Pink Socks? Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any information, let me know. Let me just check and see who is in the house. So kind. But anyhow, everything is happening for the best, you know. So to Michelle from Bakery Cheese, hey, now, Michelle sent me some sausage roll. Nobody are ready for. No, listen, man. The girl really hot on the rolls, yeah? Call her now, call Bakery Treats. You can call Michelle now and tell her, Michelle, I want the sausage roll. I.A.N, I.A.N. Because every day she sends me dinner, yeah? Real nice girl, yeah? Real nice girl. Alright? Okay, she advertised with us. And to Ari, my good friend, we want to say a special hello to you. So I really I.A.N Live, it's my show. You understand? But this is your platform, yeah? This is your platform. This is where you can come and get justice. Some of you might be going through some things right now, and you know you're not comfortable. You're not happy where you know what exactly is going on in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, you can come and see me. You can come and see me. Also, I want to say a special good evening to all those who are using Maximum Slim. As you know, I'm the brand ambassador for Maximum Slim. That's why I look so hot. I've lost some weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. over 20 pounds. Over 20 pounds taking maximum slim. So some of you want to jump in your big time, as you know, carnival coming, you want to get in your costume, you want to get in your you know now, you know what I mean now. You want to go to all the big fets, ladies and gentlemen, some of you who, with respect to the advertising and whatnot, some of you who might have companies right now who are locked on, everybody is locked on right now. Let me see again. All right, let me see what's going on here. What's going on here? You watching from Toronto? I love that. Ian, you eat all you want. You just real, you're hot. Carly, what back on your point, man? Ian, good job. I'm watching you from Russia. We have, that is why when you advertise on Crime Watch, let me tell you, when you advertise on crime, everybody all over the world watching you, Everybody, all of the, you know, Crime Watch is all of the Caribbean. It's on approximately 6 cable boxes. We're in Grenada, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Grenada, Barbados, and all my friends in Jamaica. Here we're going on. Wait a minute, when you are coming back to Trinidad, bring somebody little Blue Mountain coffee for me now. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, but the coffee really hot, really, I know. I mean, the only time Maximum Slim ever made any kind of money is when I said, buy Maximum Slim, and you need to buy a Maximum Slim. It really works. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time, but I'm happy I still spent it with you because it's not about I.A.N. So it's studio down, nobody would know what's going on. No. I just had to come out and just kind of give you a little idea what's happening. Tomorrow, remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can connect with my Facebook. Tomorrow, I'll be live on television. We are out of time. This will run at 10, yeah? This will rerun at 10 on Synergy. How we taped it? Oh, they tape it. All right. Okay, they're going to rerun the program at 10. They're going to rerun the program at 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. Encourage all your friends and text me out. This is my personal phone, yeah? They're my personal phone. No psycho thing, yeah? But 29440. You can remember you have a lot of stalkers out there. Ting now. You know now? So you can text me my 294 4081. That's 294 4081. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's going on all in London, all where again. Suriname are out of time. I'll see you all. We're going to rerun this program tonight at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Remember, we're going to rerun it at 10 o'clock. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Good night. I still spent it with you. I wasn't on television. So some of you all in Grenada of the islands miss it. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I made sure and still come out just to let you all know I love you. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Hey, I can still go on because I'm live. I don't have to take a break because I'm not going to break for nothing. Right? I'm not going to take a break for nothing because, hey, I don't want to take a break because I'm not live on television. Well, that is okay. That is okay. You shut your mouth. Don't tell me to cut. You understand? No, you leave it. Leave it because we are not. Pardon me? Okay, well, cut. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. I'll be back tomorrow. You all WhatsApp me on 294 4081. That's 29440. Everybody out there who saw this program, go to my fan page. Make sure and like the page. Tell your friends to like the page. That is the only how you can see me. Good night. I'm I.A.N. and we are taking back Trinidad and Tobago. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime.